I'm wondering what your thoughts are on how to shine the light on what is what you want to share with the world.
It's very tricky. You know what? Earlier, when I was talking about not feeling comfortable giving my opinion on these matters because I don't want to be a lesson giver. I think freedom of speech is one of the most important notion in life, in freedom, in justice, evidently. But I'm curious as to the state we're in right now, obviously, politically, collectively, but also, yeah, how do you exist today if there's a sort of um, everybody has the same rights, which is the ideal in society, but on social
Right.
media, it's just such a cultural cacophony. It's extremely
Right.
difficult to know what's good, worthy, potentially long lasting. I guess that's down
Mm-hmm.
to individual judgment, which is good. But I have to say, I had this reflection. It's going to sound like an old veteran, even though I don't think I'm very old. But think about the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, uh, Paul Newman, Bob Marley, or a few of the people that when I grew up, were like, wow, those are icons.
Mm-hmm.
And now I wouldn't be able to tell you who are the icons of all times for me, because there's so many people that I like, but is there anyone that I herald as iconic? No. Or maybe it's too early to say, but I feel like the more people you add, the more difficult it is to have someone stand out. And then one could argue that back then, were those people that great, or is it just that there was less people to compete with? I don't know
Right.
why, but I keep thinking about that. Like, how many Matisse, Vuillard, Picasso is there out there right now on Instagram? Probably loads. It's just that the context is different. It's very difficult to. I work with a few people, like this guy Mathieu from K Studio. He's out in Belgium and he does art editions. He does well. It's I really, really respect that guy and his vision. I'm like, he's one of the very few person that I know is gonna find people that somehow are great. And then when you see who he works with, there's some people who have like 300 followers or 700,000, and it's just because okay, he's someone that does manage to navigate throughout all of this mess. I don't feel able to do that, and I don't think that collectively we are. So what ends up happening is that we live in clusters, communities, as they do on social media, and I think we're theoretically one global community, but we're very tribal. So we have our Rolling Stones and our Beatles within communities, and instead of being defined by borders, those communities are defined by like-mindedness, age groups, maybe, uh, culture.